Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Is this centered? Welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. I am Becca. This is Matt. For anybody that hasn't met us or know who we are at this point.
Sweet. Hi.
It's a little backwards.
I gotta figure out which.
The camera's over there.
Okay. Got it.
How are you all? It's been a minute. Today we're going to be revealing the sample we got for Swift. So we're pretty excited about it. It's been how many months, Matthew?
Many
months.
I don't even know. I don't understand the passage of time anymore. So it's been some time. We have a fan on. Is that too loud for anyone?
I mean, my computer's pretty dang loud usually, so I'm sure it's fine. I can barely hear it over. I can't hear it over the computer, so I think it's fine.
All right.
It is very hot in the studio.
Yeah,
Summer
especially
sucks
with me.
up here.
I'm just bringing myself the furnace in here as well.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys want to see it? So this is the sculpture that Becca's holding right there.
This is the real one. So this was the original that it was modeled off of. So this is all made in clay. And we're trying to get a near exact replica of it for the Kickstarter version. So
hello
shall we
from
start
France. Hello. It's a long ways. All right.
All right. We got 40 people here. That's probably sufficient. Look at it. So this is the resin version and the clay version. And this one's actually a tiny bit bigger because this was 3D scanned, so I guess they sized it up a smidge.
Yeah, I think
but
there was.
You know, I like it though.
Yeah,
it's good.
There was a reason they did that, and I don't remember exactly what it was. That was a long time ago.
It's amazing. It is amazing. It's really they've done a great job on it. There are still a couple little things here and there that I want to tweak, like with the paint job, but overall, like it's really nice, and I'm pretty excited about it. So
yeah, and I mean,
it's like some of the swirls need to tighten up just a smidge, but overall, it's really good. Like considering what kind of an ask it is to like have this kind of a paint job.
Yeah.
Like, oh cool, look at all these swirly things, but they did a pretty dang good job, I'd say.
So the statues that I've gotten from Happy Worker, who's manufacturing this for us, a lot of them come in different pieces that you sort of slot into there, but they made this all in one piece, so it just sort of sticks in the cloud.
Yep. So, and look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. It's super legit. Swift. It's got all the neat stuff on the bottom there, and it's hefty, so it won't fall over.
Very hefty. Vicky, it is hand painted. Yeah, the colors are going to be a little bit different. So when you do figures like this, you have to give them Pantone colors, and
it's the worst.
It's just sort of the universal color of painting, but those aren't the colors that, like, you don't go to the store and get Pantone 350C, you know. So colors are going to be a little bit different, but
yeah, I'm having them like lighten up this ridge because that's a little bit darker than I'd like.
Mm-hmm.
But all the other colors are really pretty and vibrant, and I'm pretty happy with it. So, I'm pretty stoked on it all.
Robobexatron, that is a great name and it's hard to say. Asked if when we're thinking they'll be shipped. It is hard to tell because as we've mentioned, like, the global shipping sort of crisis is kind of a disaster right now. So we have one more round of feedback, and then we'll go into production. I imagine it'll take, conservatively, probably 3 months for production, which we were hoping to have done by now, but, you know, it's taken us a lot longer to get to this point. You know, all factories are sort of slowed down with the world in its current state, but
it's good times.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really easy to plan things.
Yeah.
Robotech. Oh, that's even cooler. All right. So yeah, I don't have an estimation until we get into shipping or until we get into production. No. Queen of Chan, there's a question someone else answered. I'll answer it in a second. The shipping costs affect EU and UK. No. If there are any extra shipping costs, we will absorb them. I mean, we've already charged people for shipping, so I don't anticipate it is going to be too big of a deal. The bigger thing is time. You know, things are getting more expensive to ship, but I mean, the thing that would affect more so probably is just a future Kickstarter where times have changed. But are we gonna release more plushies? Asks Kitty Whiskers Mew.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we are
I'm
working on
a
plushies.
prototype right now. It's been a thing. But yes, eventually. We're working to figure out a new factory to work with for that. I'm currently working on a Zen plush, which I've been kind of sharing some of my progress on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's coming along slowly.
Is the angle we're looking at them on camera, or is it Swift's head on the Kickstarter version looking in a slightly different direction? No, I don't think so. I mean, depending on how it's rotated.
Yeah, I think it just depends, like, if they're, like, lifted, like, if you go, like, lower, maybe.
Yeah, if you were to, like, look at them head on.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's as one-to-one
It is an exact scan,
replica as we can do it. QVC. The world is inconsiderate to people's schedules.
This is rude.
Yeah. Can we just not? Yeah, camera angle, so...
I'm just going to keep spinning.
Just keep spinning.
I'm just the spinner.
Just keep spinning. Yeah, so we're really happy with this. I'm working on the box this week, once I get some other stuff done. And once we have that sort of finalized, we'll show that off as well.
Yeah, it's going to look nice because Mr. Beastie's doing it. Thank you for the sub! VA Dreachers. 21 months, dang. I should really stream more.
Yeah, we probably should.
We got, like, the best subbers. Is that what you're called? Subbers? Subbers. Yeah, you're subbers.
Subscribers?
Those, yeah.
I believe they're called subscribers.
Well, anyway, they're
I could
awesome.
be wrong. We also have something else to show you guys.
Oh, yeah. Look at this.
This is our first jumbo pin.
Well, hopefully you can see that okay. It won't let me go close because it's a set focus. But yeah, this is a pin we're going to release soon. Or whenever Swift is done,
yeah, when Swift is done and in the shop, we'll be working on that.
With a glittery cloud.
Vicky asks, who's the next elemental one you'll be doing?
Pearl.
I believe it's Pearl.
The water dragon.
But that, I mean, it hasn't even been started yet. We will get to it at some point. But it won't be. We're not gonna have like a Kickstarter in fall for it or anything like that.
No.
That's
We're gonna get this one out. Let's get this one out and done first, and then we'll work on the next one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a slow collection, basically.
Acrylic Chemist. The left one is this one.
Oh yeah, this is the original. This one's the actual sculpture, and this is the sample that they sent. So colors are a bit different, and we're still working on tightening up some of the paint job, but it's really close. So I'm very happy with it. Karma
Slave asked if you could stream your process for making the plushie.
Ha! No. That's a no. It's so much trial and error and a lot of me like kind of cursing under my breath, and that's not family friendly. So I'm probably not gonna do that.
It's also just completely taken over our kitchen table.
It has. It's not easy to like stream what I'm doing. Like I focus so much that I won't talk to anybody. So I'm not doing that. I will try to like share some of the progress as I go and do like a sort of a process video for it later. But yeah, streaming it live, I don't think that's a good idea.
Someone asked how tall it is. I believe the original is 8 inches. Since this one is slightly taller, I'm gonna guess like 8 1/4. We have a
I'm trying to find a ruler, but
I can go get one if I need to.
cords are fighting me. Hold on. Wait, no, there's one.
No. Becca's on it.
I'm on it. Yeah, so I believe he was 8 inches. Just about 8 inches in the original.
You don't have a scale up here, do you?
No.
Okay.
That's 9. So he's like 8.5, I want to say. So he's not scaled up too much. Just like just a bit.
Can you channel? We haven't weighed him yet, but we'll find that out, and I'll answer that in our Kickstarter post or possibly in the next stream.
Yeah, he's just shy of 9 inches.
So he's almost 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say this guy's just like a hair over 8 inches, and this one's like 8.5 or 8.75. I don't know. Not much though. It's small.
Yeah.
It's a small difference.
But it is fairly light, you know.
He's light, and the base is heavier than him.
Yeah, the base is actually weighted.
Which is funny because it's the opposite of this guy. This
Yeah.
guy's actually heavier than his base.
It's
But
weighted
his base
to-
is ugly on the bottom. It looks way better now.
One's better than the other.
So good.
They will be boxed. It'll come in a box. It'll come in like a styrofoam, like a form-fitted styrofoam where Swift will be, and then the base will be separate. Because this is all going to be one piece, and so it's just 2 pieces.
It's cool that it like already comes put together.
Yeah.
So like, doesn't have things pop out. It's nice.
Yeah. But we are very keen to get this production going.
Yeah, it's nice to finally get a sample.
Yeah. Yeah, we were really hoping to get a lot more sort of behind the scenes stuff to share. I don't know, factories have we've been asking for like behind the scenes pictures of what it looks like to get, for our figures to get made, but I don't know if they don't.
I don't think they like sharing.
Maybe they don't like
how
sharing
they
it
do
or something, I don't know.
Which is annoying.
Dragon Celt, the one on the right is Becca's original sculpture, which actually survived the trip.
It's one of the only thing that survived ever.
Yep.
In all of the molding.
We shipped it to California so it could get scanned, and they shipped it back, and with no problems. So, that's
So I get to keep the original.
Quina Chan.
I think it's Quina.
Quina? I'm just gonna go with Quina. It only fits. You could maybe fit it in one way or the other.
No, it's meant to go one way.
I mean, it would look kind of silly.
It won't stay well. It's like, it has like a little kind of a divot.
Yeah, it does kind of have a little groove.
A little groove where the tail goes.
Yeah.
You can't really put it in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Well, it would just kind of.
Yeah, there's like an obvious
You'll
groove
see.
where it goes.
And it will just want to slide around and go this way anyway.
Until it kind of locks in. But, I mean, if you wanted to display it in a different way, go for it.
I know somebody was like, "Can I chop off the pole?" I'm like, "Well, I guess so," and like hang it. Yeah, you knock yourself out, man.
Miss Mitz asked if the pins were going to come with it. No. So the pin was actually the last stretch goal that we didn't hit, and for our first Kickstarter, we wanted to make sure we kept it as simple as we could. You're not in frame.
Not in frame.
You're not in the face cam. You're like off to the side. This is Mr. Beastie hour.
It's Mr. Beastie hour. I mean, he's a beautiful man. Excuse me. There, is that better?
Yeah. So we just wanted to keep it simple. Didn't want to add too many variables. We wanted to put in things that were, going to be really easy to ship. In hindsight, we probably could have just added this in there as one of the stretch goals. But, it's a learning thing. So we will have these for sale on our site.
So big.
But,
back.
Yep. This is our first jumbo pin.
Excited. We have another jumbo pin coming.
Yeah.
Later. we won't show
do.
that, but it's kind of cool to do some jumbo ones here and there.
We have not even purchased the prints yet, but we will do that very soon. Once we go into production, we'll start and put Becca to work signing all those.
Signing for days.
Acrylic Chemist you don't change your address through Kickstarter, you can go to BackerKit. You can message us through Kickstarter. It's usually me that's going to answer it, and I can change your address, so you can message me there. You can email us, or you can sign in through BackerKit, and we'll lock those down right before our production ends and we're ready to ship. So you have plenty of time. Speed, if Speed is asking if it's included with Kickstarter packs, the pin is not.
It almost was.
Yeah, it almost was.
We didn't quite reach that goal.
Yeah, I mean,
we still wanted to make it though. So.
Yeah, it's a.
So now you can purchase it.
We'll probably have it as a stretch goal that's a little more attainable with the next one. Honestly, it's like it's somewhat arbitrary what you set those stretch goals to be, because you don't want it to be something that you get to in like an hour and then people are like, what else you got, and then you just never know. So but Speed, the pin will be available on our shop when Swift ships. Sadly, you won't be able to package it with your Swift, so you have to buy it separately.
Yeah, shipping from a different place.
Yeah. These will be shipping from a completely different place than we normally work with. We're working with a veteran fulfillment place for Kickstarters specifically and other projects.
So excited. It's gonna be really cool when we have all 4 of these done in like 10 years.
Hopefully sooner than that.
I hope sooner than that. The worldwide pandemic kind of put a crimp in things.
Yeah. And also, like, how long did Swift take you to actually produce? Not in just like work, but like just real time. Like months.
I think we were working on him off and on Twitch, for like a couple months off and on. But yeah, it was a lot of like jumping between Swift and other things, so it wasn't like a straight shot through. So I don't really know. No,
but over the course of months, that's kind of what it takes.
Yeah, this one took a lot of planning. This is not like my usual thing. This is my usual little dudes.
Yeah.
So they're a little less time intensive.
HK Math asks, "Are we going to Dragon Designer Con this year?" No, we are not.
No, we are staying away from the cons this year. But
yeah,
as things get safer and we feel better about traveling in general, then maybe I think we would do max of 1 convention a year, because we are not convention people. Like, they stress me out. Oh.
Yeah, we will go to another one someday. We were going to go to Dragon Con until the pandemic hit, so,
Yeah, we were pretty stoked on Dragon Con, and they're like, oh, maybe we won't do that.
Yeah, didn't seem like the right choice at the time. Omega, yes, the pen will be purchasable when Swift is actually ready to ship. We'll have it in the shop.
So pretty.
Desty asked,
so glittery.
What one we'll do next. I think it's Pearl.
Pearl
is next. Unless Becca has a wild idea to do something else.
No, I want to do Pearl. Pearl, I have a pretty strong idea of what I want to do for the sculpture, so that's what I'm going to do next.
Cool. Vicky, they will be shipped from Canada. It's actually, I think, so the way it works from Canada, and it's not this way for the other countries, but those will actually be shipped to the fulfillment place in the U.S., and then we box all those up and ship put Canada Post on those boxes, and then ship that giant box of boxes to Canada, so they're going to be shipped from within Canada. So no international customers should be receiving any kind of customs, and if you do, let us know and we will take care of it.
I'll commit spinning.
Keep spinning!
Keep spinning!
Just keep spinning!
Becca and Mr. BC, what's up, Michaela?
Vinara asks, will you create the other 3 to sort of match each other?
Yeah.
Similar bases?
They will all have a base, so Pearl, I'm thinking kind of like a coral reef sort of base, and she's going to be just sort of swimming over it. It's in my head. I have it, but like there's an art of her that's kind of a similar position to what I would do, where she's like kind of swooping down over.
Her like classic art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
like that. So, but it would just be like kind of over a coral reef, so she would just touch barely over something, so it looks like she's floating, just like Swift does. So I want them all to be kind of, very light, and like they're in movement, basically. But they will all have a base and be a similar size. That's the plan, anyway.
Rose, there is a pin. It will be available. Just not. It won't be shipped with Swift.
Sorry, can't see you well.
Yeah, so this is our first jumbo pin. I don't know if anyone's asked price yet. I don't think we have a price set for it yet, but it'll be a little more than our regular pins, but not by a lot.
I've never sold a jumbo pin.
Yeah.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah, that one.
It's so pretty.
We tried it smaller. And it just didn't feel right. It wasn't grand enough.
It needed, that cloud is pretty.
The cloud is
massive.
beefy.
It needs a good amount
Sneaky
of
Kirishima
space.
in the back.
Huh?
Yeah. Good eyes, Death of Barney.
So sneaky. What time we got here? We got a few more minutes, and then we're gonna probably end here, and then we're gonna go show this on Facebook, and then after that on Instagram. So
yep.
If you just got here, you can hop over there, and we'll be there in like 15 minutes.
Yep.
While I get set up again, because every place is a little bit different for streaming.
Image of Pearl. It's an old design. I don't know if we have anything in the shop. We might have something in the shop with it. On my list of things is to get a shoppable by figure or by character on our website.
I don't think I have anything with
Yeah,
on
but
it.
so it'd be you could just like go find Pearl and you'd find everything with Pearl on it. But that it hasn't happened.
Maybe I
Busy
can
doing
find
other
out.
things.
I bet I can find it real quick.
Hatching Michaela, there will be other chances to get Swift. Like there will be extras in the shop. They'll take a little bit more time from when we ship because we want to make sure that everyone that did back on Kickstarter and pre-ordered gets theirs. There will be a little more because that's the sort of benefit of doing it in Kickstarters.
Find it. There it is.
Yeah, it's okay. So Becca's showing it. I believe.
Sorry, it's really blown out, but
I believe it
kind
is
of like that. Look, it's almost the same shape, only backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically Pearl, more or less.
Rose asks if we can already have the box. I'm working on that this week. I don't know if I'll finish it this week, but I should be able to finish it within next week or so, and we'll show that when we get there. I'll even do like a nice like fake render, make it look nice.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy pants.
Yeah, the sticker on your water bottle, that's perfect place for a water dragon. Yeah, but it will be pretty much the exact same size. So I really like that pose.
Yeah. What would you do after Pearl?
I'm doing fire last because fire's scary and daunting. So chances are probably Sage after Pearl. Just because fire, it's hard. I don't even know how I'd tackle it. So with a couple years, I'll have more experience to tackle a fire look.
Yeah.
Maybe they could do it in like a clear like acrylic or something.
They probably could. We could put a light in it.
That would be
so
cool.
it could glow. It could like flicker.
But then
and
he'd
a
be
flickering
the only
LED.
one that lights. But he is the only one
he's
that's on fire.
Spring Fox, yes, it is resin. I believe it's a resin mix.
Yeah, I'm not
don't
sure.
quote me on that.
It feels nice though.
Yeah,
It feels really
it's
good.
definitely like.
Like it's rigid.
Yeah.
Not like the vinyls that are all like bendy, So that's what the normal vinyls are, super bendy, and this one is just extremely rigid.
Dusty asks, or maybe the seasons. We do have the seasons.
I started the seasons.
Yeah, so we do have a seasonal set that is scheduled to come out when the season makes sense. We have Sienna. We're working on Sienna right now. and hoping to have her this fall. And then we'll have spring and summer and
I showed a little bit
winter.
of frost.
You show frost?
Well, I showed like the concept art for the 4 seasons, so you can see what the concepts look like on Instagram or Facebook. It was like a couple posts ago, I think. But yeah, so they have Sienna and Frost, but they got to finish Sienna first.
I'm going to ask, is there any plans for a European distribution center for our merchandise? There aren't any at the moment.
That's a whole other project.
Yeah, it's a big deal, and we'd love to have a solution that kind of works.
It's not simple.
But yeah, it's not simple, and it honestly hasn't been the top priority. I mean, this whole pandemic has really changed sort of priorities of different things, and I think I mentioned this on Discord or something, but I spent, weeks planning out our entire year, and it's just like
it got blown up so
a complete waste of my time. So
we just do the best we can and hope that we can get things out in a semi-decent time, but everything's so up in the air right now. It's ridiculous. Alright, well, it is now 2:30, folks, so I'm going to hop over to Facebook. But I hope you enjoyed seeing the reveal here. If you want to join us for more, then hop over there. And then after that will be Instagram. So, thanks for joining us. Becca and Matt out, I guess. Have a lovely, lovely day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.